Ousted Today Show host Matt Lauer was a hypocrite of the highest order, reporting on the sexual harassment downfall of entertainment industry big shots while using his power to abuse women for years, according to a report. And his bad behavior was no secret, the Variety report said. Colleagues in the know grew increasingly uncomfortable putting together reports about people like Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey with what they knew about Lauer. That included the time Lauer gave a colleague a sex toy as a present and attached an explicit note about how he wanted to use it on her, the magazine said. That also included the time Lauer summoned a different female employee to his office, and dropped his pants to show her his penis, then reprimanded her for not engaging in a sexual act. By late Wednesday, Lauer faced 2 additional accusers, one of whom accused Lauer of sexual assault, according to the New York Times. NBC News wire NBCU photo bank via Getty Images. A former NBC employee who spoke to the New York Times said Lauer called her to his office to discuss a story in 2001 and locked the door with a button under his desk. She said she passed out while he sexually assaulted her and had to be taken to a nurse when she woke up on the floor, according to the Times. Variety also wrote that the married Lauer was known for making lewd comments verbally or over text messages, and the button under his desk gave him the privacy he needed to initiate inappropriate contact with women on the show's staff. He couldn't sleep around town with celebrities or on the road with random people, because Matt Lauer and Marie, a former producer, told the magazine. So he'd have to do it within his stable, where he exerted power, and he knew people wouldn't ever complain. Lauer frequently used his editorial clout at Today to dismiss stories about cheating husbands. But that got increasingly difficult to do as the sexual harassment snowball rolled through Hollywood and the TV news industry. Lauer found himself in the judgment seat when interviewing former Fox News anchor Bill O'Reilly, who was bounced from the network in the wake of a sexual harassment scandal. Lauer, in September, asked O'Reilly if he'd ever sent lewd text messages to colleagues. "Think about those women and what they did," Lauer said. "They came forward and filed complaints against the biggest star day at the network they worked at. Think about how intimidating that must have been. Doesn't that tell you how strongly they felt about you?" Variety said several women complained to NBC executives about Lauer's behavior, but nothing was ever done. But when a woman went to the network Monday night with an explicit tale of inappropriate conduct from Lauer that began during a trip to the Sochi Olympics in 2014 and continued for several months, NBC wasted no time giving Lauer, and his $25 million salary, the heave-ho. "We were also presented with reason to believe that this may not have been an isolated incident," said NBC News chairman Andy Lack. Lack said the Sochi incident was the first complaint about Lauer's behavior in more than 20 years, an assertion the Variety story disputes. NBCU photo bank via Getty Images.